everyone, my name is Amber, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be chatting with you about my plans for Booktube for the rest of the year. So I was considering looking at my goals video again because I did that in the second quarter of this year to see how well I was doing on them. This year hasn't really gone to plan for anybody, so I'm kind of scrapping those goals, and I'll probably have a look at them at the end of the year, but I don't really want to look at them again now because I don't really feel like they're relevant for this reality. This is just going to be a chatty video telling you what my plans are, a few things that I definitely want to do, some things that I maybe won't be doing, and just some ideas that I have for this channel. So I think one of the things that I want to do, I'm mentioning this first because it's something that I've been doing this weekend as I'm recording this, and that's to do more live streams. I found that I really enjoy doing live streams. I like talking to people as well, so if someone could join me on those live streams, that would also be great, whether or not it's like a read-in or if it's a chatty discussion about a certain book or just a general discussion. I was thinking about maybe doing like end of month chats or beginning of month chats so that we can kind of wrap up a month together. I thought maybe that would be a really good idea, and it can kind of be like a coffee chat with me or something like that. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that this month. It's definitely going to be something that I do next month and going forward, because I really like live chatting with everyone, and comments on previously recorded videos just aren't quite the same, especially because I pre-record, so you guys are commenting on something that I recorded weeks ago. So towards the end of the year I'm going to start doing some more statistics videos. I definitely want to revisit my reading stats because that's something that I love doing. So I think what I'm going to do, if I haven't done it already by the time this video is up, I'm going to do a quarter 3 wrap up. I didn't do a quarter 2, I only did a quarter 1, so I'm going to do a quarter 3 and then figure out what I need to do to improve my reading or reach my own personal reading goals for quarter 4 and the end of the year. So I'm going to take a look at quarters 1, 2 and 3, see how I did, and then see what I need to do at the last hurdle of the year, I guess, to really amp up my reading. I'm also really looking forward to doing all of the end of year videos, although I won't be doing those anytime soon. I'm going to start doing them in late December, I think, and then early January, but those are things that I want to start planning for now, so that I know exactly what kind of stats I need to track and what questions I need to write down for a survey and things like that. I really want to keep doing more review videos. That was definitely one of my goals for the beginning of the year, and it's something that I have kept up quite well. I think in the middle of the year, the past 3 months or so, I have kind of dropped off on doing review videos. My goal is to do at least 5 more by the end of the year, so we'll see if I can stick to that and then hopefully amp it up a bit more in 2021. My issue with review videos is that in order to talk about a book for 20 minutes, I need to feel passionately about it one way or another, and I've been reading a lot of 3-star books recently, either because I'm in a bit of a reading slump or just because I haven't been picking up the correct books. So I need to read some really good books and then review them. So one that I'm definitely going to be reviewing is The Burning God by R.F. Kuang when that comes out in the autumn. My review of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue should have already been up, so that's 2 books already that I am going to be reviewing, and I think I might do The Survivors by Jane Harper because I love her books and I'm expecting to adore this one. So that's 3, and then that gives me space to do a few more as well. The reason I want to do more review videos is that in my wrap-ups I'm trying to get through so many books that I'm doing just mini reviews, and I don't really have a chance to talk about each book in depth. I mean, I could, but then the wrap-ups would be 40 minutes long, or they'd be really unbalanced because some books I would have lots to say about and others I wouldn't really talk about all that much, and that's not really what I want to do for my wrap-ups. So I think I'm going to try to do more review videos in order to properly discuss a book. Also, they're very good for YouTube stats because review videos are very searchable, so that's always good. I also have a few different features in mind that I want to do. So I started doing a kind of ranking feature years ago, and then I brought it back maybe 2 years ago, and then I haven't done it since. So I'm going to find some book series or books by authors to start ranking and making lists, because I really like lists. I think it'd be really fun to rank, I don't know, Becky Chambers books or something, or maybe the Game of Thrones books, the ones that are out anyway, and just give my thoughts on each book individually and then how I feel they work well together. I've also got a book to movie or TV show adaptation feature in mind that I want to do, although I haven't really started prepping for it yet. I've also got a true crime feature that I am really wanting to do, although it's a very ambitious project and it's something that I really need to focus on. So that's going to be coming towards the end of the year, but probably not in the next couple of months. I reckon that's going to be like an end of November, December kind of deal, because true crime is something that I'm really into and I have become more into over the past few months. I'm really enjoying true crime YouTubers, so I'd like to kind of incorporate that into my Booktube channel. And then I have various other things that I want to do as well as kind of a feature on here, but I think other things need a bit more thought put into them because at the moment they're just ideas. So I'm not going to mention anything else specifically because they are things that I need to actually work on and figure out what the hell it is that I'm trying to do. One big thing that I really want to do on this channel is to make it into more of a lifestyle thing, not permanently or anything. I'm still going to be talking about books for the majority of the time, but because I am going to be moving house soon and then moving again and also like buying a house, I really want to do like moving vlogs and tips and tricks for buying a house in the UK for first time buyers and like for the millennial generation, because I know that's something that we unfortunately struggle with. And I think some normal like day-to-day lifestyle vlogging might be on the cards because it's something that I really enjoy watching and it's something that I'm feeling quite passionate about at the moment. So those are things that I'm going to be doing from October onwards. So let me know if you're looking forward to moving vlogs and lifestyle vlogs and like homeware hauls. Maybe I might do some homeware hauls, which I'm really excited about. I know not all of my bookish viewers would enjoy that, but maybe more people would come to my channel that way who would enjoy it, and maybe those videos would also be relatable for my bookish friends as well. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to doing on this channel. So I think those are going to be the main things that I am looking forward to doing with my channel towards the end of the year. There are also some smaller things I want to do, like continue with my book club, which isn't actually a small thing, but I've just remembered. I am running a Space Sirens book club with a bunch of friends, like a huge group of people, and it's something that I'm really enjoying, so I really hope that continues into the rest of the year and into 2021. My dream for that is that maybe one day we can start working with publishers and authors as well, but at the moment it's just a very small book club with a bunch of friends and I love it. I also want to keep working on my Photoshop and editing skills. Editing I don't love, so that's gonna take a while for me to do, but I'm really enjoying practicing with Photoshop at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been practicing with my thumbnails and doing different things with them, things that I didn't really know that I could do before because I've never been any good at Photoshop, or photo editing rather. I don't even use Photoshop. And then I also want to carry on being consistent. It's really difficult at the moment because I have a lot of life stuff going on, but I have managed to pre-record and pre-upload and schedule a bunch of videos, so that's working out well for me so far. I want to keep that going. You might notice in a few weeks that my location changes kind of suddenly without a moving vlog to kind of go alongside it, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure none of you will get confused. It's going to be pretty obvious what's going on. And then amongst all of that, I want to balance my reading. I think that's the main thing for me, is that I don't want YouTube to take over my reading time, because I know that I have a tendency to flip back and forth between the two of them. If I'm recording lots of Booktube videos, I don't do as much reading, or if I do loads of reading, I don't record as many Booktube videos. So I want to find a really good balance between the two, because I think it's very important to have a balance, and also I love them both almost equally, but without the reading there's going to be no Booktube. So I want to continue to read, and read maybe 10 books a month if possible. Like obviously that's not always possible. I have read maybe 8 or 9 over the past couple of months. I want to keep reading at a consistent pace and not kind of put my reading on a back burner just to do Booktube and social stuff, because reading is the reason that I'm here. So I think that's most of it in summary. I do have some other things I want to do, but like I said, it needs more thought before I actually like share it into the world, because at the moment they are just ideas on bits of paper. So let me know what the rest of your Booktube or reading year is going to look like. I do have a video coming up soon about the books that I want to read by the end of the year, so in the last quarter, and they're all ones that I am dying to get to and I absolutely have to get to. I did have a look back to see whether or not I had a most anticipated releases for 2020 video or post, because I was going to try to read all of the ones on there that I had left over, but I don't think I've actually done one, which is probably for the best at this point. I know that a lot of my most anticipated releases have been pushed back to 2021, so it might not have even been possible in the first place. But do let me know in the comments below what your goals are, or kind of what direction you're hoping to go in for the rest of the year. Hopefully nothing else unexpected happens. Hopefully we can kind of settle now that this is like the new normal, but we will see. I don't really have much hope for 2020 being calmer. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Bye.